Greetings everyone, and welcome to Appable. I'm Luckybutter, and this is where apps are broken down by their charm, user experience, and value. Today I'm going over the app called Elevate by Elevate Labs, which is actually Apple's App of the Year for 2014. Elevate starts off with asking you what you'd like to train. Would you like to articulate your thoughts more clearly, improve your focus, problem solving, retention, vocabulary, maybe process information faster? These are your training goals, which play a part in what games will be curated for you in your training sessions later. No worries though, you can change them at any time. Following directly after is an assessment test used to determine your starting level in each of the respective categories. The last section does require sound, however, you can skip it if you feel like. After all of that, you can create an account either through Facebook or with a standard email. Now it's time for the fun stuff, the training sessions. Each of these sessions consists of 3 games, which can be switched out before playing, and these actually cater to the training goals that you set up in the very beginning. If you wish to change these goals, just head on over to the settings menu to sort that all out. After you finish your session, you can replay each of the games on that list. The amount of points you can earn and the difficulty level you can reach each day is limited for these games. However, you can practice them indefinitely. If you head on over to the performance screen, you'll be able to see a couple things here. First, your EPQ in each category, which is essentially your pseudo IQ in each, your training milestones, your weekly activity, and your rankings in the world. The percentage is in reference to how many people your score beats. It goes without a shadow of a doubt that the games in Elevate are stunning. Their beautiful color combinations and excellent use of effects and clean transitions all add to the quality in Elevate. The amount of games available is great. However, the number of games between all the categories varies much more than I would like. One thing that I notice is that when you reach the higher levels in the game, if you don't get a perfect score, you end up actually losing points. But the strangest thing is that Elevate doesn't actually have an indicator for when you lose those points. You just have to keep your eye on the actual number, and you see that it went down. It's a bit ridiculous, but I hope they add that in a future update. Elevate does so much with so little. You'll find that it often uses primitive shapes for effects, but it's all part of a bigger picture. Combine them with the clever use of colors and well-thought positioning, beauty in this app can be found throughout. All that's needed would be to level out the number of games per category and add some feedback when you lose points, which is why for charm, I give it a 4.5. While I went through my tests, I was unable to crash the latest update, version 1.16. However, I did find 2 anomalies worth noting. There is a very strange bug pertaining to the info buttons on the performance screen. I haven't been able to determine the reason why it displays the incorrect view, but it even persists after restarting the app. The other bug relates to when your new session begins. If you happen to be using the app when the next session becomes available, which in my case was midnight, Elevate still displays this banner on the bottom, suggesting that you should explore the other games, even though your new session just began. These bugs aren't major, but I can see them sparking confusion in the user, which is never good. Lastly, as you play, you will undoubtedly fail at some point, and the manner of how Elevate integrates teaching you about your mistakes is wonderfully executed, and should be revered.
Colloquium. Colloquium. Colloquium.
Elevate is not only easy to use, with little to no barriers between where you want to go, but is also extremely stable, being that it never crashed. All that's necessary would be to fix those obscure bugs and it would be perfect, which is why for UX, I give it a 4.5. Elevate is a freemium game, with monthly and yearly subscriptions for $4.99 and $44.99. With its subscription activated, it unlocks access to all of the games, a specific pro section of the games which gets updated monthly, and the ability to see your world ranking. For anyone who wishes to widen their vocabulary, improve their retention of information, and boost their practical math skills, Elevate deserves a slot on your device. Even those who don't pay can still reap the benefits of the app daily through the training sessions. Although I'm not the biggest fan of subscription-based models, I can respect what they're bringing to the table with a new high-quality game each month. If they were to perhaps add other statistics and up the games per month to 2, I could easily see people jumping on board to buy, which is why for value, I give it a 4. If you wish to read the full review, head on over to luckybutter.com/appable. Please like this video, subscribe, and share with your friends. Also, if there are any apps you want me to review, please let me know in the comments below and I may check it out. Once again, I'm Luckybutter, and I'll see you next time.